Guys, you are joining us today. We are having a little drive out and washing the cars. So we're in the C63 at the moment. Just took it to the car place to give it a little wash down. Never ever put it through a manual, you know, where you go through with all the brushes and everything. Never put it through them because it always leaves streak marks and, you know, all over your car and scratches and bits and bobs. So we're in the C63 at the moment. We've given this a good little run out because I never ever use it. So I need to get it ticking over because it's not good for a car to just sit there. So we've got the temperature up, you know, pushed it down a little bit, give it a little bit of a move around, sort of put the heated seats on, bring the windows down, just make sure everything sort of just keeps moving, because otherwise things start seizing up and that's when you get problems. I just nearly got run off the road by a lorry. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to swap this one over and we're going to go up to have a little look at a place called Aledo. It's a little drive from where I live, but I've been up there before, I think, in one of the videos, but I'm just going to go up there today, and because it's a beautiful day, you should have some nice views. But I'm going to swap the cars over and I'm going to take the McLaren up there today. So we'll see you in the other car. So yeah, I mean, we've gone and done the jet washing on it and bits and bobs like that. I mean, it's not immaculate, but it has improved it somewhat. So yeah, it looks a lot nicer than it did. It was very dusty. So the new, I've parked that a little bit close to the garage door actually, but it's not touching, that's the main thing. It is absolutely stunning up here. There is some construction work going on, unfortunately, but it still doesn't ruin the beauty of it. I would think the construction work will be going on for a couple of months. What a beautiful place this is. This is a stunning church in Aledo. So we've blown the cobwebs off of the McLaren today. It's not been out for some weeks now. And it just sits around at my friend's warehouse. Around the back he's got a little private area which I can park the cars. It's fully alarmed and it's obviously got trackers and everything on the thing. But I thought today being a sunny day we could come out, and what a backdrop that is. Beautiful backdrop. And it's a nice day. Archie's still here and he goes home tomorrow, so we just thought before he goes back, I'll give it a good blast and yeah, blow the cobwebs off of it. It's still quite clean. It's a bit dusty, but it's quite clean. I keep it under a cover. And this is at the back here. This has to be ceramic in the middle of the rear tail because the exhaust shoots flames out, so it would just melt the rear wing. So it's just better, it has to be ceramic. But what we'll do, we'll take you down the hill in it now, because we're going to head it back towards the storage. This is the centre seats in there, all carbon inside. As I say, I don't do hardly any miles in this. This is purely a collector's car, like for the long term. But I thought I'd just show it today. It was on the channel a few months ago, but I haven't really used it much since then. And here it is. So it's a 600 LT, which is a 600 long tail, which is a track version McLaren. It's got mainly carbon fibre, so we've got carbon fibre seals there, wing mirrors, carbon fibre chemtrail, I think they call them, camtrail. Carbon fibre roof, carbon fibre sides, insets on the ground, that's all carbon. The back is all carbon as well. And even the surround for the engine is carbon fibre. Yes, here we go. We'll go out for a little ride, take it out in the hills. So we're inside the cockpit, or whatever you want to call it, the driver's space, and we'll give it a little bit of a whirl. I'm going to keep the music off, obviously. We'll keep the music down so that we don't get copyright strikes. I think he's going to be struggling a little bit today because it is so hot. But we're going to turn it around and yeah, see how we go. See how we go. Here we go. Join us on a little trip down. I'm going to turn this round, and it's not the easiest thing to turn round because I haven't really got particularly good vision. .25 turn, you know how it is. Okie doke, we're out of there. And you can join us on a little trip down this beautiful road. So this car, you see, it's not terribly uneconomical, but it's not terribly economical either. I'm going to lift the front up now because obviously the front there is a little low and we don't want to grind out the carbon fibre at the front. And now we just bring it back down. This one is way back down now. So it's the 0 to 60 on this car is around 2.7, 2.8 seconds. With a top speed of 204 miles per hour. Obviously I've never taken it anything like that, but it is fast, and every time you get in the car you just feel that it's trying to kill you until you get out of the car again. Have a little look at this beautiful area. It is stunning up here. I do like coming up here. I generally come up here and meet a good friend of mine who's involved in boxing. Once every couple of weeks we have a coffee and, you know, a chat, put the world to rights as such, and here we go. So it's a Aledo, which is very, very beautiful. It takes me a little while to get here, but the car is parked not a million miles away from this area, so it's nice and easy for me to pick the car. I drive the Peugeot generally to the barn where it's stored, and I take the cars out then. I've got keys to the barn. He's a good friend of mine. And I can just use it as and when I need to. But have a little trip with us, guys. I'm not going to obviously floor it too much, but we will touch it down in a minute. There we go. Let's do a little bit of, not hard driving, but a little bit of rallying. Anyone remembers, but this is where that accident was when they were doing the rally cars coming up the hill. That's in another video of mine. The car sticks to the road like glue, to be fair, as you could imagine from a McLaren. We're now behind another car, so we're going to take it a little bit easier. The car's got carbon ceramic brakes, so it stops literally on a 2 pence very, very quickly, which is important for this type of car. I'll show you the dashboard. You can have a little look. So we're in third gear at the moment, doing 36 kilometers an hour. I think the speed limit on this road is 90, but you can't really get to it, to be fair. upgraded sound system. It's got the upgraded Bowers and Wilkins sound system. It's 1200 watts. I think there's 12 speakers in the car. One included here. This looks like a little microphone from the X Factor. But that does pump some music out. Sadly, I can't share that with you because obviously I'll get, you know, there's copyrights on all the music and it causes all sorts of problems. So I'm going to let that car get ahead a little bit. Straight, we'll touch it down. We're now in a 50 zone, so we're going to have to be a little bit sensible. If I slow right down, we can just give you a bit of experience of what the acceleration looks like. They only made this car for a year, and this particular car, coming, so I'm not going to be silly because it's, you know, we've got a, end of the road here, we've got a massive left sharp turn, as you can probably see, but it's not going too mad, guys, but it just gives you a bit of an idea of what the acceleration's like on this absolute animal of a car. Every second you're in it, it is trying to detach you from your life. It really is, but you can drive it sensibly as well. As I say, they only made this car for 1 year, so there's not many around. They don't really know how many there are. I've heard various reports, some saying 350 were made for Europe, so I don't know, maybe more, I don't know, maybe less. Probably a few of them have been wrapped around lampposts as well. This guy's about to walk out in front of us, but he's not. There you go. Well done, thank you. So yeah, I'm heading it back now to put it in storage. It goes on a trickle charger, so it literally just sits under its car cover. Sounds a little bit boring, but the whole idea of the car was for long-term investment. They've not made many. They hold their value fairly well. They've done all of the depreciation that pretty much they're going to do for a while, I would say, and we'll see how it goes in the future. But yeah, thank you for joining us, guys, and I'll be putting it away and going back in my Peugeot. See you soon.